Hello everybody, it's raining in Barcelona, can you see it? So we're not filming any training today, we're still doing the documentary on La Masia. We spoke to Oriol Busquets, keep an eye on him because he actually is not related to Busquets at all, but looks like Busquets, wants to be Busquets and play like Busquets. So we spoke to him and Andres Iniesta too about La Masia. Andres Iniesta remembers that he used to live in La Masia itself, which was a farmer's house that's been used as an office now, and La Masia has become this massive complex. From here you cannot see much, but you know, those are pitches over there and offices over there. Anyway, he remembers in La Masia, which was near the Camp Nou, that if he looked through the window, he could see the stadium, of course. You could see Woman of the Night in a very dark street, and that's, as a 13, 14-year-old, when he was arrived to La Masia, that was a bit of a shock. Anyway, I wanted to talk to you about, I'm going to do two videos. This one is going to be about Pochettino, and then in another one we will talk about Aubameyang, Laporte, Sturridge and White perhaps, and give you the updates on that. But about Pochettino, Florentino Perez right now, the president of Real Madrid, has got as number one target, number two, number three and number four, just one person. That's Mauricio Pochettino. He wants him to become the next manager of Real Madrid. Now, he signed a new contract in May 2016, and the one before had a buyout clause. This one doesn't. So that means that if Spurs want him, they will actually have to, Real Madrid want him, they will have to convince Daniel Levy to sell him, to get rid of him, and put a price for him. So who knows, he could be the first £20 million manager. My personal impression is that the link of Mauricio Pochettino to his players, the way he's convinced all to sign a new contract, most of them, the way that he's talking about the new stadium, the synergy that has been created with Daniel Levy, and you can see a lot of that in Brave New World, in the book that we did together. All that suggests to me that he's here to stay. Now, quite clearly Real Madrid will come back at some point, and quite clearly at some point in the future he will go to Real Madrid. I'm convinced of that. But right now you have to listen to him. He says it's not down to me. If everybody's happy, why move? I'll give you another clue. When he first arrived to Spurs, it was a hard time. He had to change the squad, the way that people worked, the mentality, and it was hard. So there were times where him and the coaching staff will ask themselves, why did we leave Southampton? So for them, Southampton was the paradise, not because it was a team that was going to win the Champions League and win absolutely everything, or they had all the money in the world, just because of the atmosphere they created, the regime they created. They really enjoyed it. They reproduced that at Spurs now. So, me personally, I just don't see it happening. I do believe that Pochettino knows about the interest of Florentino Perez. I do absolutely believe that Real Madrid want him, but I just don't see it happening. And then, of course, a lot of people are linking his departure with the possible departure with the departure of Harry Kane. That's another one I just don't see for as long as Cristiano Ronaldo's at Real Madrid, and not for a while either. I think everybody wants to be part of the landing in the new stadium, including Harry Kane as well. No news on a new contract for Harry Kane just yet. Maybe later on in the season, but it's been reported that negotiations will start at the end of the season. I believe that's not the case, not yet anyway. We'll see if we get any confirmation on that later on. So that's that. God, I'm getting all wet. See you later. Bye.